Recently, there was some bad news about the Xbox 360, one of the best consoles ever made. The Xbox 360 store and marketplace will officially be closing on the 29th of July, 2024. You won't be able to buy any new games, DLC expansions, videos, or literally anything else on the console. So before it's too late, I thought that I would boot up my Xbox 360 and relive some of the best games ever made. Oh, 3 megabytes, mate, those updates, 3 megabytes. Oh, way better than Warzone's 120 gigabytes. Watch it take like a second. Before we jump into some games, let's talk about why the Xbox 360 was probably the best console Microsoft has ever made. Over the years, we've had some huge debates: PlayStation 3 versus Xbox 360, PS4 versus Xbox One. Obviously, the PS4 was definitely better on that generation, but in my personal opinion, I actually think the Xbox 360 destroyed the PS3 in terms of a console that was actually awesome for gaming.
So who here is ready for Xbox 360?
Xbox 360.
The Xbox 360 at launch was a groundbreaking device. Microsoft had developed their own chips, not using off-the-shelf silicon. They'd beat Sony to the market with the PS3 by a year, and it also came in at a way cheaper price point than the PlayStation 3 that was starting at $599 at launch, because it had a Blu-ray player, insane specs to compete with gaming PC systems, and so many other things that just inflated the price. Whereas the Xbox 360 was still relatively affordable, and launch titles such as Gears of War had some of the most advanced graphic technology ever seen. And other astonishing titles including Halo 3 and of course Forza Motorsports propelled this console to the top of the market.
Xbox 360 has been the #1 selling console every month for the last 6 months.
But of course, not everything was perfect and plain sailing for Microsoft, but we'll talk about that in just a moment. Before the Xbox 360 store and marketplace closes on the 29th of July, I want to go ahead and relive the Xbox 360 exactly how I know and remember it. But because I made a huge mistake as a teenager and sold my original Xbox 360, I regret this so much. I no longer have all of the games in my collection and even the game saves that were on the hard drive. So I need to head to the store with one of my friends and purchase some of my favorite titles from my childhood. Right, so obviously the Xbox 360 marketplace is closing, which means you won't be able to buy games digitally anymore after basically July 29th. But it still means you can buy them on disc. Now, probably the best place in the UK for this is the CX stores. You can come here and buy literally any pre-owned game from PS3, Xbox 360, DS, all the way to the modern consoles. But they have Xbox 360 games dirt cheap. The prices on these games are insane. You're looking at no more than £1 to £2 for what are some of the greatest games of all time. In this moment exploring the store, I remembered what gaming was all about. You forget that you used to go to the store as the kid, spend hours looking at the shelf, exploring all of the different game cases, figuring out which you wanted to buy with your pocket money. Then you would get an assortment of different games from the used pre-owned section on 3 for 2 at Game or Game Station in the UK, and go home and have hours and hours of fun. You compare that to modern gaming, which sort of feels sterile and lifeless. You just sit and stare at your screen all day, browse the Xbox store or browse Xbox Game Pass, looking for the next game that you'll install for 5 minutes and just never play again. Gaming's almost became disposable. You have no attachment or an affinity to your game collection anymore, and you almost don't value the games that you get to play because you get access to them with such abundance. Now, a lot of you will know what this game is. Skate 3, #1 bestseller. It says it on the box. This game was class. EA, when EA were good, remember? When EA were good, they used to have EA Sports in the game.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Now they suck. Microtransactions, loot boxes, everything that destroys gaming. Is this in-game footage or is this the camera? Because it looks surprisingly good. Oh, the tunes are kicking in now. Probably got copyright on it. Front flick. Down and up. Mate, that was dreadful. Get on your board. The graphics don't look that good. This is actually the worst graphics out of all the games we played today. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got the Adidas on as well. Look at them boots. Do you say Adidas or Adidas? I feel really bored right now. I can't even think this is like a crap tutorial. Kickflip. Oh, mate. We're on fire. Infinity Ward. 2009. Oh, that main menu, mate. I've not seen this main menu in ages. Oh, I remember old school games where you literally had to set the resolution manually because like everyone had a different size TV. Oh, man. Let's do it. Find a match. Team deathmatch. Let's just go nice and simple. Wasteland. What a map. Oh, it's finding something. No way. We got in a game. No way. Oh, high rise. Oh, it's all right. It got my level. It does. I'm ranked 55. It's got all my stuff. This might have been my gun, actually. But I remember on this level in particular, my mate showed me that little glitch that you can do. And so essentially, you can go over to this side of the map. And, oh, mate, I'm just trying to do a tutorial. It's these triads out here. Oh, I never got to show you. Basically, you can go to that side of the map and you could run along a railing and get on top of the roof. It was super cool. Then you could like camp there with the sniper. Oh, it even has my thought it was going to put me from ground zero. These are all my weapons. What do you rate these? Were they any good, these gun classes? Stealth. Oh, look at that spelling. That's a great spelling of stealth, mate. I even saved how oh my God. That is so funny. That's my stealth setup. Well, we'll roll that. Great spelling, dude. That's like remember them stickers you used to get in primary school for passing the spelling test? Nailed it. Xbox Live was probably one of the most groundbreaking features of the Xbox 360, and it wasn't the uniqueness of online multiplayer gaming, because sure, the PlayStation 3 could do that too, and also it was free on the PlayStation. You didn't have to pay for Xbox Live Gold. But the way that Microsoft executed multiplayer gaming was very innovative, with the introduction of things such as the Xbox Party Chat system, where you could chat with up to 8 friends at once, all playing completely different games, whereas on the PS3, you all had to share the same in-game lobby chat, which in some titles was also public, so you couldn't communicate and have as much as a personal conversation with your friends as you may want to. Whether you were playing a single-player game, a multiplayer game, or just sitting on the Xbox dashboard customizing your avatar while still being connected and talking within that Xbox Party Chat system allowed you to forge and create friendships online like never before. And because the Xbox systems and hardware was much cheaper than the PS3, at least talking from my own experience, more people seemed to have an Xbox 360 when I was a kid at primary school. So much so that I actually switched from a PlayStation 3 originally that I got at launch over to the Xbox 360 because that's what everybody seemed to be playing on. And prior to this moment of going over to Team Green, my brothers and I had 100% only ever owned basically PlayStation consoles. But as fun and idyllic as all of this was, my brother and I hit a problem that we'd never experienced before with our Sony consoles. And it brought all of the fun and games to an abrupt halt.
CNBC's Jane Wells live in Los Angeles with how the 360's problems are heating up, literally.
Some faulty Xbox 360s are literally melting down while running certain games.
Microsoft hasn't specified the cause, but users say the console's cooling system just can't take the heat of a lot of play.
Mine just crashed this holiday season. Get one back, turn it on. Didn't even work.
No! Again!
The Red Ring of Death is probably one of the most iconic news stories when it comes to video games. Well, other than the PlayStation 3 servers getting hacked. I guess both generations had their pros and cons. And the biggest misconception surrounding the Red Ring of Death was the fact it was an overheating issue on the Xbox 360, which when in fact it was temperature related, but from the console's chips getting hot and then cold, hot and then cold every time the console was being turned on and off after strenuous gaming sessions. This constant fluctuation in change in temperature was resulting in breaks and cracks on the solder joints in the processors, then resulting in a technical failure on the console. So slightly more complex than just assuming the console is overheating. Microsoft completely halted the production of any new Xbox 360s while they problem solved and found the root cause of the fault, and then agreed to fix every single customer's console and also extended the warranty from 1 year to 3 years when production started again.
Microsoft will spend at least $1 billion to repair serious hardware failures with its Xbox 360 video game console.
But as they overcame this first issue, some more arose on the horizon, and this time it was from Nintendo. With the launch of the ever so popular Nintendo Wii, Microsoft now faced the need to change the way we played video games. The Nintendo Wii made gaming accessible for everyone in the world. You didn't need to know how to use a controller, the types of games weren't focused around hardcore gaming genres, and much more accessible for families. So no matter where you sat on the spectrum of video gamer, whether you were super casual, had never played before, or were some esports gamer pro, you could have fun using the Nintendo Wii, which from a business perspective for a gaming company equals a huge market where you can make quite a lot of money. So they invested many resources into developing the Xbox 360 Kinect. Sensitive, holy moly. Whoa, 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 I'm leaning, just turn, oh my God. Was that it? That was the tutorial, just you crashed, you're good to go. This isn't how I remembered the Kinect. So that's like a Mario Kart type banana skin. Jump, right? I clearly jumped, nothing happened. Maybe this is it. We've struck upon the problem. The Kinect was great when you were a kid because you were really short, so it could see you. But for any adult trying to play the Kinect, it's clearly terrible. Because now I'm like 6 foot, the Kinect can't detect me correctly because I'm too tall for it. That's what it is. That's why it was so good as a kid. I personally was a big fan of the Xbox 360 Kinect. There were some great games for it. Kinect Sports and Kinect Sports Season 2 were very exceptional titles, and it achieved its main goal, which was to get the whole family involved in the video games. And no gaming device since, for me, has achieved that. Anyone from like 8 years old to 80 years old would use the Kinect at Christmas. And this made it incredibly fun, and some of the best and most special memories I have from gaming as a kid came from the Xbox 360 Kinect with friends and family. So for me, it will always be a device that was awesome. And a shame that it is no longer supported by the newer generations of Xboxes and continued through the various life cycles. But ultimately, I think this is because it never really integrated with the core reason why Xbox gamers exist, which is to play titles like Halo, Gears of War, Call of Duty, and proper, serious gaming genres. And no matter how hard Microsoft tried to integrate it with every single title, not always were things better with the Kinect. Right, let's go stealth. Stealthy. Let's do this. Oh my God, that thumbstick. I can't cope with how it feels compared to a modern game like, oh my God, the thumbstick, mate. Oh, I can't just like run it around all over the place. Oh. Got an assist. Nice, I'll take it. Stealth. But come on, it's not going to be this level, is it? Oh, that's it. I'm quitting. I've had enough. It's kind of sad going back to the Xbox 360 all these years later. Some of my best friends no longer have Xbox accounts, so they've been completely deleted, like they never existed. And the ones that do still remain haven't been active for many years, and their avatars are just fast asleep, which makes what used to be a thriving community feel like a bit of a ghost town. And you understand why the closure of the marketplace is happening, especially when you browse the store. You see games still priced at their full retail value of around £25, £30, and you can pick the exact same thing up on disc for no more than £4. So of course, nobody's using the Xbox 360 store anymore because of these drastic differences in prices. Whoa, what is that phone number? Bucky, sorry, Brokey's on the phone. I'm sure this game had a cockpit view. Yes, it did. This was one of the first games where I bought a steering wheel. I had like this Thrustmaster steering wheel that had like no force feedback, like vibrated, rumbled a little bit. And my dad built me a simulator out of like pieces of wood. It was sick. Sunset Boulevard. Let's go to the strip. Oh, I remember this game had petrol stations as well. You had to like fill up. Shortcut right down here. You see that, boys? That's how you take the line. Straight into first place. Miles ahead. Soaring. We keep it simple. Keep to the main road here. Here we go. It's home straight, boys. Home straight. As long as they don't get any nitrous on us, we should be okay. Right, we surely got to get some gamer score for that epic race. That was groundbreaking times. Boom. The only problem with the closure of the store are all of the digital exclusive items that will go. This includes things like avatar downloads, backgrounds for the themes on your dashboard, profile pictures, additional DLC content that is only available on the marketplace and you can't purchase on a disc. And of course, all of the free demos and free games that you could play on the Xbox 360. And some of these are absolutely banging, like Doritos Crash Course. Next up, we've got this funny game called Doritos Crash Course. Now, this was free on the Xbox 360. You can still actually play it on the Xbox One and Series X and stuff. Gamer picture unlocked. Hold up. Oh, we got a new gamer picture, boys. Look at that. Oh, I like it. Why is this music obnoxiously loud? I can't hear myself think. Right, let's do it. So I actually played this as a kid quite a bit. Basically, it's like that Total Wipeout TV show where you have to like avoid the obstacles and you jump about. Now, it did have multiplayer, but you couldn't see your mate's character. It's like a cardboard cutout of them, and it would show you their time versus your time. It was quite fun and addictive. Doritos Crash Course 2 did let you see your friends in the actual levels, but it was not as good. Doritos Crash Course 1 was where it was happening. So basically, you go around avoiding all these obstacles, and you try and set the fastest times. But it sounds ridiculous, but it was one of the best games as a kid. So you can't... Oh, we missed it. What a noob. Gold. I'll take that. Like, I minced my mate. My mate was awful at that, wasn't he? Jeez. 1 minute 47. What a noob. See, this game had Fortnite dances before Fortnite. You see the groove your avatar has there. Fortnite just ripped Doritos Crash Course right off. Oh, man. Oh, we're falling apart. What are you doing, mate? Slide. Brought it home. Now, from my understanding of reading the Microsoft website, Xbox Live servers will still remain active for multiplayer gaming, and you will still be able to download purchases already allocated to your account. So, for example, if there's a game that you purchased in the past but don't currently have it installed on your Xbox 360, you will still have the ability to reinstall that onto your Xbox at any time. It's just any new purchases and browsing of the marketplace that will be removed. So you want to act quick and download and add as many things as possible to your Xbox account while you still can. Now, if the marketplace closing for you is a massive deal breaker because you don't want to have loads of clutter lying around with physical disc games, a solution for you is to pick up a hacked Xbox 360 that's been J-tagged and is running software called Aurora. This allows you to download games completely for free off various different websites and install them onto the internal storage of your Xbox 360, and much in many ways still have the functionality of a marketplace, just without needing a credit card. If you want to learn how you can buy one of these or even modify one for yourself, you should check out this video next. But as always, I've been Ben Rowlands. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your favorite Xbox 360 game in the comment section down below, and subscribe for more videos just like this. And I will see you in the next one.